to my channel. As I promised you guys in my last video that I will be discussing the peculiarities of the primary school, secondary school, and university entrance age and graduation in Germany. So we're going to be comparing this to the English-speaking countries like the US, UK, Canada, and African countries. It is important for you guys to know that the lower schools like the primary school and secondary schools are not run by the federal government but the state government. In some states, the school systems may differ, but it's not that significant. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be talking about education in North Rhine-Westphalia. That's a state in Germany. Normally, in other countries, there's no real rule that states that a child must begin primary school at a certain age. In Germany, a child must have celebrated his or her 60th birthday to gain admission into primary school. However, there are some exceptional cases where the child can be admitted into primary school if the child is going to celebrate the birthday in a month or two prior to the admission session. So, in Germany, I'm going to tell you guys how long your child is going to stay in primary school and secondary school. So your child is going to stay in primary school for 4 years. That's from class 1 to 4. Your child gains admission at the age of 6, stays there for 4 years, and graduates at the age of 10. So your child is going to get admission to secondary school at the age of 10. The secondary school here in Germany is divided into 4 major parts. That's the Gymnasium, Gesamtschule, Realschule, and Hauptschule. However, there are also other secondary schools here in Germany, such as the Oberschule, Sekundarschule, and many more. There are also schools for special people. I mean people that have difficulty in concentrating in class and people who are disabled. Yeah. So people usually think here in Germany that those who attend the gymnasium are the most brilliant because their academic schedule is the toughest, and I mean the content is also tough. So if you have seen someone in Germany that has gone to the university, most of them have attended the gymnasium. Sometimes you can also see people who have also attended the Gesamtschule, because there you can also write your Abitur. So most people will hear Abitur now and ask, what is Abitur? Abitur is equivalent to the WAEC, GSE, and SSE in Nigeria, for example. So, as I said, not everybody in university that you see there attended the gymnasium. There are some people who are from the Gesamtschule that wrote the Abitur. The Abitur is the university entrance exam, like I said earlier, and I hope that's clear. So now I shall tell you how much time you're going to spend before the entrance of the university. So a student is going to spend a minimum of 8 years in secondary school. That's from class 5 to 12. And you must take note that the student cannot graduate primary school until the age of 10. So that student is going to start secondary school at the age of 11. That means the secondary school covers 8 years. So that's from class 5 to 12, as I said. That means a student must have spent a minimum of 8 years in secondary school to graduate at least at the age of 19 to 20 years old. Again, you must take note of something. As seen in other countries, in Germany, no student is allowed to skip a class, no matter how brilliant. So you can see that this is a clear contrast to what happens in other countries, like Nigeria, for example, where a student is allowed to start university at the age of 16 or 17 years old. Here in Germany, the university study year is a minimum of 3.5 years, that's 7 semesters, while some run for 8 semesters. From experience, in some other English-speaking countries, some students graduate at the age of 21 years old from the university, while this is inconceivable in Germany because you will be very lucky to be accepted at the primary school at the age of 5+. graduate from the secondary school at the age of 19 years old or 20 years old. Then graduate from the university at the age of 23 or 24 years old. That's pretty interesting, right? You can see the difference, right? The number of years before first degree is a bit longer here, but the quality here is worth all the time. I will take you into further peculiarities in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys.